The 20th ranked basketball player in the class of 2018 has officially chosen where he'll spend his next 4 years of college. Or in the case of most kids these days, a few months and then it's off to the NBA. Brandon Stone, an eyewitness to the future plans of Mr. Taan Cherry.
Taan Cherry choosing his own backyard as the place to announce his decision. But as for the announcement itself, as they say, out of the mouth of babes comes something good.
We finna say Trojans on one. We finna say Trojans on one. Trojans! I had to sit down with my mom and my dad, and I had to tell them what I wanted and what I had to listen to what they wanted. And that night when we had that conversation like 2 weeks ago, I sat in my bedroom and I just thought to myself, what do I want? What does God want me to do? And I prayed, and God told me that USC was best for me. Just gonna work hard, everything I do, working hard with the Saints, especially with Coach Hop. I think I'm going to bring that to USC to practices and the games.
USC's head coach is Andy Enfield. And if that name sounds familiar to you, it's because he was the head coach at Florida Gulf Coast. And if that school sounds familiar to you, then you're probably an Aztec fan that still has nightmares about that game.
McKnight climbing the ladder, baby rocking the rim.
But what stings even more than Dunk City is finding out the reason why Taan didn't choose San Diego State.
San Diego State was very close. They were the top three for sure. What played a big thing in them not being my decision was Coach Fisher leaving. He was like my mentor. He was a guide for me, and once he left, I was just like, Dutch was a great guy, don't get me wrong, but Coach Fisher is just something different. The little kids seeing that reaction is great for me. I love the little kids, and my mom's she's obviously having my grandma and my dad, so this is a blessing for me.
From St. Augustine, this is Brandon Stone for the All Sports Report.
Well, San Diego Padres trying to keep their winning streak going as they welcome the Los Angeles Dodgers into Petco Park. The Blue Crew in Petco means old faces and old places. This baseball game over by the sixth batter, Austin Barnes hitting the grand slam, which means it's time for fireworks. Alex Wood accuses Jose Pirela of stealing signs. Dave Roberts protests. Dave Roberts protests too much. And, oh boy, turn up the sound, please.
And this conversation took place after the inning was over.
Hello world, in the song that we sing. Come on, get happy. We'll make you happy.
Contact with Andy Green.
Well, you know, Andy Green on the plus side, he gets tossed, but he gets to at least miss the rest of the game because it was flat out ugly. We go to the board. Finals 10-4, Austin Barnes accounting for 7 of the Dodgers' 10 runs. A grand slam that you saw, a 3-run home run that I spared you. The Dodgers' Adrian Gonzalez may not have been on the field this evening, but this morning he was back, giving back to the community at the San Diego Food Bank. Allie Wagner has our story.
When it comes to helping youth in San Diego, the Gonzalezes hit it out of the park.
See, we have our scholarship fund here through the San Diego Foundation, which, San Diego Foundation has been great throughout the years. We've had our scholarship fund since 2009, and we've been able to help over 65 kids. We don't want them to go to college and forget about giving, so try to do a give back day in the summer every year. Right now the scheduling and stuff, so we got to do it, in the same time when we come down and play the Padres, and today was great.
Adrian remains on the DL with the Dodgers and won't be playing in Friday night's game against the Padres, but he did make headlines last week when he posed for a photo with another San Diego icon.
I'm a huge fan, obviously, of Gates, and everything he's been able to do, and a great person. I was able to get an autograph from him, which you don't get to do too often, and we were able to chit chat a little bit about playing for San Diego and now being in LA, and the things to expect and whatnot. But I think he feels the same way I do. Our roots are here, and we loved every minute of playing for me, for the hometown team, for him in San Diego. He feels like he's a hometown San Diegan, and looking forward to playing in LA. But we can only go where our job takes us, and we got to enjoy every minute of it.
From the San Diego Food Bank, I'm Allie Wagner, KUSI Sports.
Yeah, Allie, 4 Little League games. We start District 41. Rancho San Diego taking on Lakeside American. Bottom of 2, Lakeside's Ethan Curo opens the scoring with a solo blast. Mom and Dad are going to have to pay for the dent in the scoreboard, though. Top of 5, Rancho San Diego's Taylor Torella smacks his second dinger of the contest. Rancho San Diego goes on to win 5-3. They'll play on Sunday. Opponents still to be determined. District 42, battle between Eastlake and Sweetwater. Bottom of 1, Eastlake's Isaiah Lane clears center for a 2-run shot. Bottom of the 2nd, Hunter Stencil with a 2-run home run over center field. Bottom of 5, Esteban Garcia past center field for 3 runs. And then it's Lane again over the center field fence for 2 more. Undefeated Eastlake advances for a 14-2 win. They will play Sweetwater, or they'll play in the championship game on Sunday. All right, next stop, District 66. Twin Hills taking on Valley del Oro. In the first, Valley del Oro's Austin Bradley with a solo shot that makes it back-to-back jacks for a 4-0 lead. Lucas Garlow hit the first home run in that sequence. Twin Hills scores 10 unanswered runs, including this double by Daniel Villasenor. That scores the winning run by Desi Barone. Twin Hills gets the win in the final, 10-4. We'll finish up in District 70 over at RBV. Vista American's taking on Rancho Buena Vista. Bottom of 4, David Sota gets Vista American on the board with a towering 2-run blast. That's all they would need, though, as Juan Verduzco goes the distance. He punches out 12 batters. Vista American, they keep moving on as they're your District 70 champs. The final score, 2-0.
It's just a blessing to have these guys on my side. They always have my back on tough and easy times, and it's just a blessing because they had my back the whole game, especially the first inning, and just that took us to get the win tonight.
When an NHL team wins the Stanley Cup title, each player gets the trophy to themselves for an entire day. After Pittsburgh hoisted the cup, one of the Penguins decided to take it right back to America's finest city. Matt Gilson has our story.
For Chad Ruhwedel's day with Lord Stanley's Cup, he took the route of many players, back to where his hockey career began.
It was cool to see some of my old teammates and coaches and rink staff that I grew up with, and just the support that they've had for me over the years. It was great to be able to bring this here and share it with them.
While hundreds lined up to meet the newly minted champion, for a few, it wasn't their first time snapping a picture with him.
Yeah, the picture's from like '98, I think, and we played with him then, and we played with him throughout high school. Played on a bunch of different teams and travel hockey and here at SCIA, so brings back some good memories.
He was always a great skater, very disciplined. So he was always one of the better players.
He's playing defense for the Penguins, but he's a center, so we were always defense, being the enforcers, and if they touched him, we would take care of it.
That's still true. If someone tries to get him today, you got his back?
We got him.
Yeah, they still got my back. That's nice. Yeah, they took care of me when I was younger, and it's nice to know that they're still there.
Back, finds Ruhwedel, the wrist shot.
What's it like, having him come through this program and then bring the cup back and have a day like today?
Surreal. That's the one word that sums it up, I think.
It was a dream then. I feel like it's still a dream now. Yeah, it's just every kid wants to be able to hoist that thing over his head, every young hockey player at least, and fortunate to be able to have done so.
From the San Diego Ice Arena, Matt Gilson, KUSI Sports.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. If we have time, Jamar Taylor is coming up next. You're watching the All Sports Report.